Hey guys, happy late St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys had a good one and went out and painted the town in green. I didn't do anything fun. I just got 2 shots in my arms and I got rubber bands added to these bad boy braces. Hashtag bad boy braces. Let's trend that. Anyways, today's topic is going to be about weird things that I used to think were true that are not true at all. Okay, so we all have our 11/11 wishes, or our birthday candle wishes, or wishing upon a falling star. Well, for some reason, when I was really little, I used to think that whenever I drove past somebody's house that I knew, if I made a wish, it would come true. So, of course I wasn't driving, but if I rode past somebody's house that I knew, I would always close my eyes and make a wish. I have no idea where that came from. That does not make any sense in any way. Everybody always says that Santa is always watching you, which is kind of creepy when you think about it. Well, I used to think that by always watching, it meant that he had billions of eyebrows, billions of eyeballs all over the place. Like literally they would camouflage in with the wall or the chair or whatever, and he would be able to watch your every move. So imagine an entire wall that's just completely made out of eyes. I used to think that if you were at an amusement park and you touched the railings that you would get AIDS. Don't blame me though. My brother, being him, he's still a germ freak, but we were at an amusement park and he told me, Mallory, don't touch the railing. You'll get AIDS. I didn't even know what AIDS was. But it scared me to death still, and if you are worried about that, just know that it is not possible. Let's take a trip to Education Station, and I'm going to give you a lesson on this. Actually, it's just going to be very brief. It's not possible to get AIDS from touching hand railings. I know that's your biggest fear. Okay, so with this next one, it's interesting. You can see where I got confused though. So when I was little, of course, these are all from when I was little. The world spins, as we all know. Well, I used to think that instead of like spinning this way, whatever way it spins, I thought that whenever we went to bed, we would go upside down instead of, we would just completely, the whole room, the whole house, everything would just get flipped, turned upside down. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Sorry, that song came into my head. But I used to think that it would just get completely turned upside down. And, yep. I'm watching. Always watching. I used to believe that whenever you close your eyes in a prayer, that God would physically be in the room with you. Like everybody says, you can feel his presence or whatever, but I used to believe that he was always there, then whenever I opened my eyes, he would disappear. Like, that's not right. Come on, God. Let me see you. I have no idea where this is going. I think that this next one was dreaded by many, feared by kids across the world. I used to think that whenever you said Voldemort's name, that's right, he would come after you. And one time when I was at my friend's house, we were talking about it, and we were laying on her bed, and we were like, hush, hush, we were whispering, and we didn't want to say Voldemort because we were afraid that he was going to show up. We were terrified, and as we were talking about this, all of a sudden, we jumped, lost our minds, screamed, whatever you want to say. It was just her mom. I think somebody just walked past my window. Voldemort. This next one, I think that a lot of people can relate to. It is an irrational fear that everybody had at one point. I swear of it. The deep end of a pool would be filled with sharks that are going to eat you. I think for me that stemmed from watching a movie called Aquamarine, and it's about a mermaid who ends up like on land. Okay, it's just like a long thing. I don't want to get into it. But basically, this mermaid washes up after a hurricane, and she is in a pool, and this girl fell in or something, and she gets grabbed by the mermaid, and that freaked me out so much. Like, a stupid children's movie has to do that to me. And so if I was swimming in a pool, especially at nighttime, there was something that was going to eat me. This next one is fairly embarrassing. So don't make fun of me for this. Well, I used to think, magic was real or whatever, and I would be the chosen person, and I would just grab my broom, and I would be able to fly around. Well, that isn't really how it worked. But I remember one day in, 4th grade, I was in the library, and I don't even know how to say this. My hand smelled like wax or something. And it smelled like good. I don't know. But I took that as I was getting magic powers and I would be able to do things with my hand. I don't even know. What was I thinking? Well, that was my video, and I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe as always. I will put the link to my channel right here. Also, if you want to go follow my Twitter or my Tumblr or something else that I can't remember the name of right now, then go look down in the description below and it will all be there. I had something else I needed to say. Oh, today's national holiday. I just looked it up. Today is March 19th, and the national holiday is Poultry Day. So make sure to go eat some birds. Goodbye! Gotta be careful. There's a light up there. Did you guys know that if a balloon gets stuck on the light, it will be hot enough to pop it? I didn't know that when I was little. Sad day for birds.